I asked people to recommend me books they didn't like, and now I'm reading them. Book 33 of the Another Man's Trash Reading Challenge is The Serpent and the Wings of Night by Carissa Broadbent. This is a paranormal romantasy that follows the very human Araya, who was rescued from the rubble of her home by the Nightborn Vampire King when she was very young. Her whole life, she has been prey in a kingdom of apex, sometimes flying, sometimes magic-wielding vampires. So she carved out a place for herself, training and training, to stand a shot in hell of winning the Kajari, a once-in-a-century tournament, where the winner is given a gift of their choosing from the goddess of death, Nyaxia. But every ruthless competitor in the Kajari has the same goal, to win. And as the only human, Araya can't survive without alliances. Enter Rain, an efficient killer, an enemy to her adoptive father's crown, her greatest competition, and her potential downfall, as their training brings them closer and closer. Now, one thing you should know right off the bat is, just kidding, hold please. I am 183 pages into this, and that puts me about 38% of the way through. Okay, now the thing that you need to know is that I am a Daughter of No Worlds stan, okay? I love this trilogy. It's one of my favorites of all time. That's actually why I put off reading this for so long, even though I've had it on my shelf, is because I was worried that these were not going to measure up. In terms of plot or world, this is not on the same level. I actually don't even feel that I have a good sense of the size of this world or the history beyond how long the Kajari has been happening. But beyond that, and what I'm sure is propaganda from Araya's adoptive father, I really don't know that much. I also know very little about the other houses of vampires, how the magic works, the lore of the goddess Nyaxia, and what appears to be another pantheon of gods that are worshipped outside of the House of Night, which is Araya's house. And I don't really know a lot about Araya or Rain either. So all that to say, there's not a lot of depth that's happening here. That all being said, I'm having a really good fucking time reading this. I love me some Games and Trials. I'm also surprisingly finding myself really curious about Araya's relationship with her adoptive father, the Nightborn Vampire King, because I'm 100% sure that he's up to no good. And I want to know what his endgame is, because his intentions are absolutely not what Araya thinks they are. I just can't prove it yet. I really do enjoy Carissa's writing style. It's not overly descriptive, it's not flowery, it's easy to follow. It doesn't feel overly dense. Like, there's not too much action or too much dialogue. It's very, very well woven together, I think. It is a touch repetitive sometimes, but not in a disruptive way. And I really enjoy her gratuitous use of profanity, which will shock absolutely nobody. Is it her best work? Based off of what I've read, no. I don't think it's going to alter my brain chemistry or anything, but I don't think I'm going to regret reading it either.